The Alliance on Surviving COVID and Beyond has called on Nigerians to join the planned nationwide protest against the removal of petrol subsidy. The Nigeria Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress, as well as civil society organizations, had earlier declared rallies against the planned increase in petrol price from 164 naira to 302 naira per litre by the President Muhammadu Buhari administration. The nationwide rallies are scheduled to take place on January 27th and February 1st, respectively. In a statement, Falana said the Nigeria government lacked the justification for the planned hike in petrol price. The group said the government should have concentrated on tackling the menace of petrol smuggling in the country and ensuring the success of the compressed natural gas initiative. ASCB also threatened to mobilize for mass action in the country if government decided to remove fuel subsidy. The statement reads, the federal government decided to remove the so-called subsidy and announced plans to distribute 5,000 naira transport allowance to 40 million poor citizens. The suggestion that the huge fund be spent on fixing the nation's comatose refineries has been ignored. Having failed to fast-track the implementation of the auto gas project, the Buhari administration has concluded plans to increase the price of PMS, notwithstanding its reverberating effects of the cost of goods and services in the country. Another justification for the increase is that it will curb the smuggling of petrol from Nigeria to neighboring countries. The implication is that the people of Nigeria are being punished for the criminal activities of smugglers. Since the action of the federal government cannot be justified, we are therefore compelled to call on the economically marginalized Nigeria people to participate in the rallies scheduled to hold throughout the country on January 27th and February 1st, 2022 at the instance of the Nigeria Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress, as well as the progressive extraction of civil society organizations. The victims of the neoliberal economic policies of the federal government have nothing to lose but their chains. Instead of supporting the planned increase in the price of fuel to 302 naira per litre, the Nigerian government forum ought to adopt means or measures to end the alleged smuggling of over 60 million litres per day. However, since the rallies are designed to warn the federal government to stop further provoking the Nigerian people, it is hoped that all anti-people's economic policies will be jettisoned in public interest. Otherwise, the regime should be prepared for a popular uprising if it goes ahead to remove the so-called full subsidy. So the ones they have been removing now, they were not full subsidy. And I think somebody said that oh, the reason why Nigerians are not even not that Nigerians will not be able to understand or try to cope, but the issue is the trust. They will tell you, oh, if we are able to do this, we'll be able to gain this one, we'll be able to gain this one. The money that we're supposed to be using to pay the subsidy, we'll be able to channel it to this particular thing. It's a lie. That is what Nigerians are not even concerned about. That is the reason why they are not yielding all to these people, because they will tell you all manner of stories. Is it not the same one that told us that anybody telling you if he's paying fuel subsidy is a scam? How come the same person now is the one who is now removing all of these things? They promised that refineries will be built. Up to today, I think we need to be asking them, where is the refineries? You want to do this, you want to do that. And meanwhile, you have been telling us all manner of lies before now that you have not fulfilled, all manner of promises that you have not fulfilled, and you still want Nigerians to believe in you. Well, I think a lot of people have really accused those who really the conveners of this subsidy removal protest in 2012, that they've been saying that you guys, the situation we have at hand now is worse than what made you to come out then. Then why is it that you guys are not coming out? And some people are saying, oh, they are afraid of this government because it's like protest is prohibited in this country. That is when they will not tell you that if you protest, that is going to attract hoodlums. Hoodlums will hijack the whole thing. But when they were doing it then, nobody told us that hoodlums were hijacked. And the hoodlums that usually hijack all these things are the government thugs. God, they are the government thugs. No matter the shenanigans or what happened in the previous administration before, it is not even up to what we are having now. It is not up to. So I'm sure with this one, they will now. That is when they will now want to send all the army and the soldiers to send them out to go and deal with anybody who is going to come out to protest. You will see they will threaten. They will issue a threat, or before you know, they will invite this man, Falana. It's just so unreasonable with the way things, with the way these people are going about everything. So unreasonable, all the light. And some people were asking that this fuel was it 18 naira or 19 naira as the case may be during the past administration. Before you know, they increase almost two times before it got to this 160 something. And they gave reasons why they were doing it, that Nigerians will enjoy. But see where we are today, and they want to move it by 100% or more than that. Well, there's no removal of subsidy again. Don't politicize everything. Who tell you that there's no removal of subsidy? The so-called president of the Senate who said Buhari did not tell anybody to remove a subsidy. Well, thank God you are current on the news. People who see them now will think they are fighting for the masses. We know they are getting paid from the protest. What has all the protests he has been initiating bring since? Yeah, people, can protest stop corruption? There won't be fuel subsidy removal anytime soon, according to federal government. With full respect to tell you, sir, you don't belong to the comrade anymore, because you surely follow suit around like PMB. You followed and waited 6 years to come again to parade yourself like a Oshomole. You and Keyamu's partner in crime. May God heal our land in Jesus' name. Protests won't work in Nigeria. Buhari will simply order the military to kill anyone on sight and nothing will happen. The only way to fight and overcome this devilish government is to get your PVC and kick them out of the system. So will not tell you that their votes will not still count. Anywhere you can think of in this country, these people have way of manipulating people. Nigeria must rise up and demand good governance. Enough of hardship. If you say they should go and get their PVC, your dreams, you are a dreamer. Who is INEC chairman? Ogbeni, Oga, leave am. Protest the work, especially the one that affects every sector. Yeah, everyone that affects everybody. You think with your PVC you vote comfortably without violence. Same people will gather out to scatter that place. They know they will lose. Of course, they know they will lose. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.